Hello, so today we're going to be doing some extra AF nails with stuff from Wish. Now I know that I do a lot of kits, but I've pretty much done almost every single like acrylic or gel or polygel kit on Wish. So I decided it would be fun to kind of put together my own kit. I may not have like every little itty bitty thing that I need, but I know that I definitely have stuff to build a nail, decorate them. So these packages have been slowly trickling in for the past, I don't know, couple weeks. So let's open them and see what we have to work with today. I did open one or two because I wasn't sure what these were when they got here. So first off, these are these little itty bitty sort of bead looking things. These go on top, sort of like a little texture sort of situation. I've seen tons of people do them, but the ones I had seen were like Swarovski crystal ones, and those were so expensive, so got these ones from Wish. They're really pretty though. Next we have some gels. So I remember these now. These are gels that have little flower petals in them. So let's open one of these so we can see. I don't know obviously what color, we'll just pick this one. Okay, so this is what that looks like. Some flower petals and stems and stuff like that. And all of these are all different colors. Got some top coat and a base coat. Some iridescent powder that looks like it's already kind of exploded. Weird container though. I've never seen any powders come in this, like, I don't know, kind of weird. And it looks like we only have a tiny bit left because it did explode. Then I have all these little giant chunky glitters. There's a bunch of different stuff in here. Hearts, some stars, some triangles, a little variety of chunky glitters, all kind of pretty much iridescent. Got some dried flowers in here, really pretty. Ooh, got some tips. These ones I think I ordered because they were interesting. They are square, but they're also still straight like those other pointed ones that I use, so exciting. I even got some drill bits to try out. I think these were pretty cheap. When I usually order them from Amazon, they are a little pricey, so hopefully these work just as good. They look pretty nice. Some brushes. Okay, got some gels. Got a pink one and a clear one. This pink one was kind of open. Hopefully, yep, it's still sealed. All good there. Got some polygel. So this one is violet and this one is ghouls. I don't know what color that is. Let's see. All right, kind of just looks like a light pink. Then got, ooh, this is a watercolor sort of situation. Same with this one. This does like a marbling effect. Okay, so here is everything we have to work with. I think this is more than enough stuff to make some really cool nails. So it looks kind of like when I was picking stuff out, I definitely went with like a pink and purple theme. Got some pink and purple polygel, pink and purple marble watercolor things. I think we're all set. Let's get started. Obviously I'm going to use like a dehydrator and a primer and some files and stuff from what I normally use, but other than that we will try to stick to just this stuff for decorating and building the nail and stuff like that. So let's get going. So I'm just going to start off by lightly buffing my nails. Then I'm going to put some dehydrator on. So now we're going to put these tips on. These tips, like I said, are super interesting because they're just straight, so they look like they are sculpted, but they are not. And they're like a tapered square. So I think I am going to almost leave the shape. I might taper them in a tiny bit more, but they look pretty good to me. I do wish that these were somewhat labeled. These tips do have a little bit of inconsistencies, like this one side isn't pointed down. This side is. Do you see what I mean? It's not a big deal, but just something totally worth noticing. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these tips on. I apologize if you can hear a bunch outside. There is some crazy loud thunder going on. So when I'm doing these, I do like to opt to go for a little bit smaller size on my nail because I do like them to look pinched already, and these are sort of pinched looking tips by themselves, so I don't make them like uncomfortable, but I do like them to be pinched. This one is much too big for my nails, so I do gotta trim it down. Okay, so now that I have the tips on, I am just going to file them a little bit while we're already here. Just get rid of that little bit on the edge and on the sides a tiny bit. Okay, and here we are. Okay, so I decided to try something for this nail and it did not work out well, so I'm just going to do something else. I am going to put some pink polygel on this hand right here. I like to just squeeze it right out of the bottle. I don't feel like you gotta like scoop it out onto something. I'm just gonna put this on. This polygel is a really pretty color, but I do worry about it curing. These almost look like the jelly-ish sort of nails, but in polygel form. I am going to stick a flower. Oh no! I'm gonna sort of stick this flower here. You don't want to stick anything under where you can't cure, so I wouldn't want to put anything right here because obviously my hand is there, but since it can cure from behind as well, I can put things on the tip. Just don't do it on your actual nail, otherwise it will not cure. Okay, and then now I'm just going to sprinkle on some of these little glitters. Oh, that's a lot. But you know what, it's alright. We'll just make these really extra, that's fine, it's fine. Probably can't even really see the flower at that point, huh? Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm gonna take this flower out. I'm a whole mess today because I keep having to stop with this stupid thunder. Okay, so now that we got all that sparkle on, I'm going to cure this for quite a while so it'll actually cure. And then I actually think that I'm going to stick some clear gel over that because if I do this pink, all the like sparkles and stuff are gonna get lost. So let's open this up. All right, and then I'm just gonna go in with that same brush. Okay, look how sparkly that is. Okay, I'm gonna cure this now. Okay, this nail done. On to the other ones. I think I'm just going to put a base coat on all of these really quick. You know, just while we're at it. I am putting the base coat over the tip included. You don't have to, but I just feel like sometimes that makes it stick a little bit better overall, and it makes it a little bit more even. Cure all of those. Okay, base coat all good on all of my nails. Now I'm gonna take this purple poly gel and let's see how this one is. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so let's do a nice purple layer on this one. And I am just going to take a little bit of a bigger brush because the other one was taking way too long to get anywhere with. This nail should be a little bit smoother since I haven't messed up on this one yet. Okay, and cure. And then I'm just going to finish that off with some clear gel. Each nail is going to be different. So for this one, I'm going to just do a half clear, half pink nail, but I'm going to have it start clear and actually go pink. So put the gel on and then we'll put the poly gel towards the tip. Oof, ow, ow, ow. Ouch. Okay, so I almost literally thought like my nail was gonna be burned for a second. That one got a heat spike so quickly. I'm gonna be careful with this stuff. I think that's the last time I'll put that one like just straight on my nail before I put the polygel or something like that. In other news though, we'll put the polygel on top of this one now so we can sort of ombre it down. Okay, there's that one. So this nail is going to be the one with all those little itty bitty iridescent bead looking things. So I'm just going to put a little layer of pink on, that way it's not like completely clear and it matches the rest of them. I'm just going to finish the base of these nails really quick, and so we can get on to some of the funner stuff. Okay, so now it is time for me to try these bits. They look pretty nice. They look pretty standard to when I usually get them. I'm gonna try out this one first, and then we'll try this one. With these shapes, in my experience, they are a little bit harder to control than like square ones, so just be mindful of that, but let's see. Okay, so here they are all filed down, and I went and washed them too so we don't have dust everywhere. So now is the fun part. Before it wasn't really that fun. I know just building the nail and everything can be a little boring. So I'm going to start off with these things. They're just like almost like paint. I don't know how to describe them. So to use these, you have to put a matte top coat on before, and then cure it really quick. And then I am going to just wipe it with alcohol, make sure it's really dry. Then we get to use these. I could not think of the name for these, but they're inks. That's what they are. So you can like do marbling with these. These ones aren't working exactly like I thought they would. Usually I don't see them bleed that much. I've never used them before, but from what I've seen is they're not supposed to like bleed into each other that much, but we'll work with it. I feel like this is one of the things where if you like keep messing and messing and messing with it, like you're gonna hate it. So I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead, and I'm gonna let that dry. And while we're doing that, let's do the powder. So first we have to put a top coat on. And then I am going to wipe it. Even though it is a non-wipe top coat, I just think it always turns out better if you do wipe it. So now let's get this weird container and get this stuff and let's buff it in. Wow, that one's really pretty. And we're going to top coat that one more time. I don't know if it's just this color underneath or the powder itself, but this one is so pretty. I have a lot of these powders, but this one looks extra pretty to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's that clear aspect of like the polygel, but wow, pretty. Then I might as well just top coat this while I'm at it. Bring out the sparkles. Okay, so I have an idea to use the Kiara Sky thing to do these little things with so that I don't lose a bunch because these are very small. So I am actually just going to try to hold these on with a top coat. It's probably best to do it with like a gel, but I feel like I always have issues with it like not curing fully whenever I use a gel like that. I don't know. Wow. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm dying. Look at that. Okay, it doesn't do justice. Let me cure this. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. This thing is perfect for saving. I'm gonna have to order a ton more of these though. I need to do a full hand of these immediately, like yesterday. I'm going to top coat this one and we'll clean up the where it spilled out earlier. With the last nail, I say we do some of this flower gel. I just want to do a pink one, but I don't know which one is which. Here's the pink. Mainly only getting clear from this. Okay, maybe I have to do better at scooping specific. There we go. Okay, so with this flour gel, you do have to kind of like glob it on, otherwise the flowers do not like go through. Then I'm gonna top coat that because it's all sticky. So here they are as is before I add any rhinestones. The rhinestones that I ordered from Wish never made it to me. So I'm going to have to use ones that I already had. I'm not going to do a ton of rhinestones, just a couple. I think I'm only going to do rhinestones on these two nails to bring in the iridescent aspect onto those ones because these are iridescent, iridescent, iridescent. So here's my little thing of rhinestones. And ta-da, all done. I actually really love this set. This is my favorite nail for sure. You guys are definitely gonna end up seeing a full set of just these because so pretty. Overall, I thought everything was pretty good. I don't think I paid more than like $20 to $30 for all of this stuff, which I feel like was pretty decent. Granted, I did use my own files and dehydrator, primer, rhinestones, and nail glue. Other than that, I think that this was a pretty good set for how much it cost. I think the ink is gonna take a little bit of finessing to get it to work, but overall I'm really happy with everything. I do wish I didn't have to gob on the flower gel as much to get any sort of flowers in it. I feel like it looks like there's a lot of stuff in it, but there really isn't compared to how much gel. Powder was really pretty. These sparkles were really pretty. Top coats were good. Base coat seems good. Nothing is feeling like it's gonna lift or anything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a good while since I did any sort of Wish video. I will do my best to link this stuff down below if it is still available, but you guys know how quick stuff goes on Wish sometimes. If you want me to do another set with stuff from Wish, we can do that. Please make sure to give this video a like if you want that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!